Hi Russian learners, hello everyone, всем привет, my name is Oksana, меня зовут Oksana, and welcome to my channel. So today's video is a part of my series of videos dedicated to the Russian proverbs or sayings. In each of them I give you a separate proverb, and I'll try to explain the grammar used in it in this sentence, and also explain in which situations this or that proverb is used in the everyday Russian speech. So the proverb of today is the one you can see on your screen on my notebook, and this proverb is pronounced as «Уговор дороже денег». «Уговор дороже денег». «Уговор дороже денег». So let us go word for word and try to understand the grammar. I'll explain the grammar used in this sentence, the way it is built, and then we'll come to talk about the general meaning of this proverb and when it is used. So the first word we see here is уговор. Уговор. Уговор is a noun, and it is of a masculine gender, and basically it means a deal. It can also be like an agreement or a promise. Next we have дороже. Дороже is an adjective, and in this case this adjective is used in a comparative form of the original of the infinitive adjective, basically the dictionary form adjective, which is дорогой, дорогой, which means expensive. So basically, if in Russian expensive is дорогой, so the comparative form of дорогой is дороже, and can be translated in English as more expensive. So basically it means more expensive. And the last word here is денег. Денег is the genitive case of the noun, original noun, which is деньги. Деньги is an always plural noun, and it means money. So why it is used in a genitive case here? Genitive case is the form of grammatical form of nouns in a sentence, which is used when the nouns sort of answer the question of whom to whom, of what or to what. And in this case, it answers the question of what, more expensive, of what or than what, more expensive than money in this case. So let us combine all of the notions we made, and let's build an English translation, a word-for-word translation of this sentence. So we get a deal, уговор. A deal, уговор, is more expensive than money. So we can already see the differences in the way Russian in English sentences are built. So as you may have already noticed, in a lot of Russian sentences, the verb equivalent of is in English is omitted or absent, which means that whereas we always need to have the verb is in the sentences like this, they are always omitted in the equivalent Russian sentences. So basically we can say like уговор есть дороже денег. So is есть in English, but it is very odd sounding and not grammatically correct. So that sentence есть is always omitted in Russian sentences. And also the way comparative adjectives are used in a sentence is different. So when we are saying using a comparative adjective in English, we always have to use this particle then to indicate that something is more than something else, like that is the indicator of comparison. But in Russian, that comparative particle is also absent, and we just use the adjective in the comparative form and then the noun it corresponds to. So in this case, the deal уговор is more expensive than money, and more expensive than is substituted with just an adjective дороже, дорогой, in a comparative form, which is дороже, without any other particles. So that is, like, I think the point where Russian is in a bit easier than English, but of course there are also a lot of cases where Russian is more difficult than English, and that is just the way it is. So if we are talking about the English equivalent to this proverb, уговор дороже денег, we can say that a bargain is a bargain, or a promise is a debt. It is when you have, like, if you make promises to people and the person like believes you and expects you to follow your promises, that person can say that you have to do what you promised, because уговор дороже денег, because a deal is a deal, a bargain is a bargain. You promised, please do what you promised to do. So уговор дороже денег. So your word is the word you gave, the promise you made is more important, more expensive than anything else. It is like the characteristic of you as a person. So in that case, this proverb can be used in Russian. I'm not sure how often it is used in everyday English conversations, but in Russian it is quite oftenly used in everyday speech. And if you know that proverb, it will be a very good point to your Russian vocabulary, and especially if you can use it in your speech to a Russian person, that will be also very, very cool. So please do learn this proverb. It will be very good for your, like, general knowledge. And if you like this video, please support this channel with your thumbs up and your subscription, and please be healthy, stay healthy, and give enough time to your studies, and I'll see you very, very soon in the new video. Goodbye.